So hi friends, welcome to TB Chennai. In this video we will see most important arithmetic question for your upcoming bank examination. So we will see one by one. The total tractor population in the state is 2,94,000, out of which 1,50,000 are made by Mahindra and Mahindra. Out of every 1,000 Mahindra tractors, 98 are red in color, but only 5.3% of total tractor population is red. Find percentage of non-Mahindra tractors that are red. This question can be solved by basic method, but we will see allegation directly. So total population is nothing but 2,94,000. So out of which Mahindra and non-Mahindra tractors are how much? This is 1,50,000 and this is 1,44,000. Right, remaining part. So we can cancel this 30. 6 24s are 6 25s are. Right? Now they are saying that out of every 1,000 Mahindra tractors, 98 are red in color. That means this is red part only, right? This is red, this is non-red they are asking. Find the percentage of non-Mahindra tractors are red. So this is Mahindra tractors which are red, this is non-Mahindra tractors which are red. That is what they are asking. So first you will see this one. So 98 out of 1,000 into 100. So 0 0 will go, this is 9.8. Right, Mahindra tractors which are red, and this is what they are asking. And total 5.3% of population is red. This will come in the middle. So do allegation. Right. So x minus 5.3 divided by 5.3 minus 9.8 is minus 4.5 is equal to 25 by 24. So 3 minus 1.5, this is 8. Right? So now I am rubbing this part. So cross multiplication, 8x minus this is 42.4 is equal to minus 25 into 1.5 is how much? Minus 37.5. So 8x is equal to how much? Minus 37.5 plus 42.4 is how much? 4.9. So x is equal to 0.86 48 1. So approximately what is my answer? 0.612 is the correct answer, which is nothing but first option. Clear? So now we'll see question number 2. One trader calculates percentage profit on buying price and another calculates on selling price. When their selling prices are same, then the difference of their actual profit is 85 rupees and both claim to have made 20% profit. What is the selling price of each? So two traders are there, first trader and second trader. I am writing here CP, SP, I am writing here CP and SP. Both claim to have made profit of 20%. What is 20% fraction value? 1 by 5. But first trader calculates percentage profit on buying price. What is the meaning of buying price? Cost price. That means 20% fraction value is nothing but 1 by 5. Right? If 5 is CP, 1 rupees profit is there, so this will be 6. And second trader calculates percentage profit on selling price. So here it will be 5 and here it will be 4. Because both of them are getting 20% profit. But in the question they are saying that selling prices are same. But selling price is 5 here, selling price is 6 here, make it same. Multiply this one by 5 and this one by 6. So this will be how much? 25 is to 30. This will be how much? 24 is to 30. Now selling prices are same. Whenever selling prices are same, how to calculate profit? It is nothing but difference of cost price. So difference of cost price is how much? 1. And how much they have given you? 85 rupees. Now what they are asking? Selling price, which is 30. So 30 part is how much? 2550. 2550, which is nothing but third option. Clear? Right, now we'll see question number 3. Two jars having a capacity of 3 and 5 liters respectively are filled with mixture of milk and water. In the smaller jar, 25% of mixture is milk, and the larger jar, 25% of mixture is water. The jars are emptied into a 10-liter cask whose remaining capacity is filled up with water. Find the percentage of milk in the cask. You have two jars, first jar and second jar. Right? What is the capacity of first jar? 3 liter, that is smaller jar. What is the capacity of larger jar? It is nothing but 5 liter. Both are having milk and water. In the smaller jar, 25% of mixture is milk, and the larger jar, 25% of mixture is water. But finally what they are asking you to calculate? Find the percentage of milk in the cask. So from the first case, 25% is milk. What is 25% fraction value? 1 by 4 into capacity. So this is nothing but 3 by 4. In the second jar, 25% of mixture is water. So that means remaining 75% is milk. What is 75% fraction value? 3 by 4 into 5, which is 15 by 4. Now these two you are adding into new cask whose capacity is 10 liter. So when you add this one, what will you are going to get? So 3 by 4 plus 15 by 4, which is nothing but 18 by 4, or I can say 4.5. So 4.5 into new cask whose capacity is 10 liter, and percentage they are asking. So 4.5 into 10, what is the answer? 45%, which is nothing but third option. Clear? Now we'll see question number 4. A sum of rupees 18,750 is left by will by a father to be divided between the two sons of 12 and 14 years of age, so that when they attain maturity at 18, the amount principal plus interest received by each at 5% per annum simple interest will be the same. Find the sum allotted at present to each son. So there are two sons of a father. He is having one will of 18,750 that he is divided among two sons. First son age is 12 years, the second son age is nothing but 14 years. When both of them reach 18 years, what will happen? Amount will be same. So basically, what is the meaning of amount? Amount is nothing but principal plus interest. And here which interest they are talking about? Simple interest. So first son age is 12 years, second son age is 14 years. When both of them reach 18 years, how much gap is there for the first son to reach 18? 6 years. Second son 4 years, and rate of interest is nothing but 5%, which is common for both the sons. So amount is nothing but principal plus interest, right? So interest is nothing but here 6 into 5 30, 30 plus principal 100, so 130 for first son. Second son 5 into 4 20 plus 100 120. So what is the ratio? 13:12. Now what they are saying here, find the sum allotted at present to each son. So I will calculate second son. Second son is 12 divided by total 25 into 18,750. So 25 sevens are 125 fives are. So 12 into 750, which is 6 into 1500. What is the answer? 9,000. This is the value of one son. So second son will be how much? 18,750 minus 9,000, which is 9,750. So what is my answer? First option. Clear? So now we see question number 5. A person lent out a certain sum on simple interest and the same sum on compound interest at a certain rate of interest percent per annum. He noticed that the ratio between the difference of compound interest and simple interest of 3 years and 2 years is 25:8. The rate of interest percent per annum. This is a very tricky question. So for that, what trick is there, which I will tell you here. And that trick is nothing but 3y plus x by y is equal to the ratio 25/8. How this LHS part has come? It has come from tree method of compound interest, that we will see later on. So here y is equal to 8. If you keep y is equal to 8 here, so 3 into 8 plus x is equal to how much? 25. So 24 plus x is equal to 25. X is equal to 1. Now R they are asking, R is nothing but x by y into 100. So which is 1 by 8 into 100. What is the answer? 12.5%. Which is nothing but fourth option. Clear? Now we'll see question number 6. A system has 3 pipes A, B, C. A and B can fill it in 3 hours and 4 hours respectively, while C can empty the completely filled system in 1 hour. If the 3 pipes are opened at 3, 4 and 5 pm respectively, at what time will the system be empty? Good question of pipeline system. So here, pipe A is there, which can fill the system in 3 hours. Pipe B is there, which can fill the system in 4 hours. And pipe C is there, which can fill the system and which can empty the system in 1 hour. So capacity is LCM. LCM is 12. This part is 4. This part is 3. This part is minus 12. Now what they are saying, if all the 3 pipes are opened at 3, 4 and 5 pm, that means at 3 pm they open first pipe A, at 4 pm they open second pipe B, and at 5 pm C is open, right? So first we will see here A, B, C. This is 3 pm, this is 4 pm and this is 5 pm. So at 3 pm they open pipe A. So we will take our target from 3 pm to 5 pm. That means per hour capacity of pipe A is 4 units. So from 3 pm to 4 pm pipe A will fill 4 units. From 4 pm to 5 pm again 4 units. That means from 3 pm to 5 pm how much pipe A will fill? 8 part or 8 unit plus B opened at 4 pm. So from 4 pm to 5 pm how much pipe B will fill? Per hour B will fill 3 units. So it is 3. Now 11 units are completed by pipe A and B. Now the time is 5 pm when all the 3 pipes are opened. When all the 3 pipes are opened at 5 pm, which part they are going to empty? Whatever pipe A and B filled, that will they are going to empty. So 11 by 7 minus 5, how much? 7 minus 12 is 5. So if you divide this one by 5, 5 2s are 10, 1. So 2 1 by 5 into 60. So that means from 5 pm we have to add 2 hours and 12 minutes. So what is our answer? Our answer is 7:12 pm. That system will be empty, which is nothing but second option. Clear? Now we'll see question number 7. The average speed of a train is 20% less on return journey than on onward journey. The train halt for half an hour at the destination station before starting on the return journey. If the total time taken for the to and fro journey is 23 hours covering a distance of 1000 km, the speed of the train on the return journey. Right? So we will solve this question by ratio method directly. The average speed of a train on return, because distance is constant, so speed ratio is inversely proportional to time ratio. So here speed ratio is nothing but what? Return is there and onward is there. 20% what is fraction value? 1 by 5. Train 20% less on return journey. That means if this is 5, this will be 4. So what about time ratio? 5:4. Right? The train halt for half an hour at the destination station before starting on the return journey. If the total time taken for the to and fro journey, that means going and coming, total time is how much? 23 hours. But in that the train halt for half an hour. That means how much time train traveled? 22.5 hours. And here what about total part? 9 parts. So 9 part is nothing but 22.5 hours. So 1 part is nothing but how much? 2.5. Now what they are asking? Speed of the train on return journey. For that we will calculate time in return journey. So 5 part is how much? 12.5. So speed of return journey distance is 500. Because total going and coming train covers 1000 km. So individually 500 km divided by 12.5. What is the answer? 40 km per hour, which is nothing but first option. Clear? So now we see question number 8. A hemispherical cup of radius 4 cm is filled to be brimmed with coffee. The coffee is then poured into a vertical cone of radius 8 cm and height 16 cm. The percentage of the volume of the cone that remains empty. It's a very good question of mensuration. Initially, a hemispherical cup is there of radius 4 cm is filled with coffee. The coffee is then poured into a vertical cone. So number of times will be how much? Volume of hemisphere divided by volume of cone. What is volume of hemisphere? 2 by 3 pi r cube. So 2 by 3 pi r is nothing but how much? 4 cube, which is 64, divided by volume of a cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. 64 into height is 16. Pi 64 will be cancelled. This is also cancelled. This is 8. So filling part is nothing but how much? 1 by 8. But what they are asking? The percentage of the volume of the cone that remains empty. Filling part is 1 by 8. Empty is 1 minus 1 by 8. Which is how much? 7 by 8. What is 7 by 8 percentage value? 1 by 8 percentage value is 12.5. 7 by 8 is nothing but how much? 87.5. Right? That is the answer. Clear? Now we'll see question number 9. How many words can be formed by using all the letters of the word daughter so that vowels always come together? So daughter is the word they have given you. D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. Vowels always come together. So first we will separate vowels. A-U-E. And what about consonant? D-G-H-T-R. Now start from the consonant part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 6 factorial. In the vowel also there are 3 letters. This will be arranged in 3 different ways. So this will be 3 factorial. What is 6 factorial? 720. 3 factorial 6. What is the answer? 4320, which is nothing but 5th option. Clear? So now we'll see question number 10. A box contains 5 green, 4 yellow and 3 white marbles. 3 marbles are drawn at random. What is the probability that they are not of same color? Probability of occurring in event plus probability of not occurring in event is equal to total probability. That means probability of marbles are of same color plus probability of marbles are of different color is equal to 1. So here what they are asking, what is the probability that they are not of same color? That means it is 1 minus probability of same color, right? So this is nothing but 1 minus, you have 5 green marbles, from that you are picking 3. So 5C3 plus 4C3 plus 3C3 divided by total 12C3. So 1 minus 5C3 is nothing but 5C2, 5 into 4 by 2, 10. This is how much? 4. This is 1 divided by 12C3 is nothing but 12 into 11 into 10 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. 6 2s are, so this is how much? 220. Right? So 1 minus, this is 15 by 220. 5 3s are, 5 4s are, 5 4s are. So remaining part is 41 by 44. This is the answer. So I hope you have understood the concept of these 10 questions and how quickly you need to solve when it comes to your examination. Do subscribe TP Chennai YouTube channel for further updates and videos. Prepare well. All the best. Thanks a lot.